Welcome to your reading, dear Taurus. This is a comprehensive forecast for 2021. The oracle for your upcoming year is the Heart Guardian that says love and let yourself be loved. As a society, we place a very high value on charity and giving. We sometimes forget that receiving is also an art. You need to let down your defenses and be ready to take in compliments and allow love into your life. Your rune talks about surrender to a higher power. This is called Isa, and about connections with each other. Diving straight into your reading, we have Mercury that retrogrades in your career and money section in February. And I think that's the worst part of your reading. Yeah, so you're going to have nothing major, but all minor setbacks. There's going to be competitions. You're going to have minor things that are going to irritate you. So it won't be anything big, but the energy is more like you get up in the morning, you're late, you step into for a shower, and the water is cold. You get out, you stub your toe, you forget your keys upstairs, you go running back to get it. So it's a small chain of events that can lead to frustration. You are going to be reviewing your old goals, however, because Mercury always brings back things from the past. And there's going to be a reconnection with people from your past. And there is also a very high possibility of reconnecting with a mentor who is going to help you with your current circumstances. Mercury continues to be retrograde in your money sector in June. So there is going to be this whole process of stock taking and evaluating and re-evaluating where you are, what can you do differently, what do you want, and where do you go from here. There's also going to be a certain amount of mental fog, so don't make any major decisions right now. This would be a good time to revisit plans that you have made before but never ever used. So you would have a look and give it a thought and think about things. In September, there's a very high chance of collaboration and working with something. You will pick up projects that have not been, that you have left back before. You're going to be discovering and creating room. Again, things from the past are going to be coming in. Yeah, so you will be having a look at things. If you're not happy with your job, do not choose to leave things right now, even if you have an option coming your way. Once the Mercury retrograde is over, you will be in a better position to make that choice. Anyway, major decisions are not usually made in Mercury retrograde. Now we move into Mars, and Mars moves into Taurus in Jan. So there's going to be an increase in your drive in every aspect of your life. Yeah, and the good part is that it brings in an increase in your focus. Considering that Mars is going to be the one that's getting your January to start running, this is a good way to enter 2021. So here that is you with all your cups full, drive to go into every aspect of your life and the focus that will go with it. In March, Mars moves into your money sector. So here we're going to be talking about financial agreements, partnerships, long-term relationships, and all of that is going to be coming in. You will feel like spending more. Of course, Mars is giving you a drive in every area, but you're being advised to hold on to your money and save it. So right now would not be a good time to be overspending, and we're talking about March. Mars is going to enter your mental space in April. You're going to be fired with new ideas. There's going to be this whole aspect of, heading out and doing things. You're going to be sharing a whole lot with others, and you will be planning to study a bit further. So, because of all this mental energy and drive that you have, there will be a lot of mental energy that will cause you restlessness. The advice is that you focus that energy, pick up a field of study, something that you felt like doing earlier but haven't had time for, and now would be a good time to focus on it because there will be a kind of a completion that would come through with it. We move on further, and here we are. So in June, Mars is going to be entering your home and family area. This is going to lead to a lot of connection. There's going to be a legacy. There's going to be expansion of some sort. You're going to be doing housework. You could be renovating your house, or you could be working on your relationships. But the focus is completely on home and family. And this is June. In September, it'll move on and the focus will be on your children. And it's kind of interesting that quite a few signs in the zodiac have their children stepping up to want to come into their own and want to have their own boundaries. And so it is going to make you very wary because it is like you're constantly butting heads with your children. But it's very essential that children learn how to push those boundaries because that is where they take ownership of themselves. So it will be a period where their children will be rebellious, that is September. But don't worry, you will live through it. Do set your boundaries very firmly back. From August to September, Mars enters your love area. And in the love area, you're going to be completely the romantic. I think you could put Arthurian Knights to shame with the kind of romance and ideas that you are coming up with. The whole point is that you're going to be searching for a deeper connection whether within your existing relationship for those who are attached, or in the relationships you have in general. Your casual relationships are going to be a thing of the past. And this is something that I've been seeing with a lot of the signs of the zodiac. I think post 2020, for a lot of us, spiritual connections have become the norm and they've become very, very essential. As we move on, in November, you are actually looking for a lasting commitment and you are looking to legalize those commitments that you have. So marriage could pretty much be on the card. In December, you're again looking at new ways to bond with your partner. There is this whole need to again have your relationship stronger, and the whole need for a to and fro give and take of your relationships. However, please be careful that you do not become too controlling, and trust yourself to know that your partner would love you and be back for you. You do not have to try and control anything as the tendency may arise. Now we talk about Jupiter and Saturn, and they are there for most of 2021 in your career and money section. Usually when Jupiter and Saturn come in together, these are big planets and their effects are felt for years on, maybe for a decade on, so as to say. Now what you're being asked to do is, you've been asked to set your goals and really think big. Think as big as you can. There will be victory if you have been doing what you were supposed to. Yeah. If you have not been doing what you're supposed to, then this is a good time to reassess your goals and know that success takes time. Most of us give up because you have a look at the whole picture and think it's just too far away. But Rome was built one brick at a time, and you have it in you right now. And with these mega planets, things are definitely going to be going your way. If you're looking at Uranus, it's around in your chart all through. So this is a good time for you to be unconventional. With the Fool, you usually follow your heart. You do what feels right to you. You are not looking at what others have to say, and you're definitely not looking for validation, which is such a liberating thing in itself. With Neptune in your chart, You are actually going to be sacrificing and giving. There'll be a lot of charity. Your whole goal is going to be very altruistic, and you are going to be affecting lives and changing lives. Your karma is going to be overflowing and touching lives in a very positive way. So here it is, and wishing you a very, very pleasant and a happy 2021. And I hope that all your dreams come true. Think big, take wings, fly. Give love and be ready to receive love as well. Learn how to receive those little compliments and the little acts where people try and show you how important you are. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, Taurus, for having me read for you.